So you finally found the right person to get married to. And he's charming. He's everything you were looking for. He's handsome. He's nice. He's polite. He's just so amazing. He's like a controlled kind of fire, an ish, a real ish, a gever ish. And you're, in his eyes, ishah. You're the fire that's going to make him whatever he thinks you're going to be. You're so beautiful. You're so nice, generous, whatever. And he's the same in your eyes the other way. He's your fire and you're his fire. Ish visha. And you finally decided to get married. And you get married. But a little into the marriage, it could even be an hour. Hopefully it's a day or two. And you're supposed to be living a happily ever after shalom bayit, yerach dvash shel chaim, right? And if you both keep it up, in each of your eyes, where he's a controlled fire, which you're the controlled fire, and you control him as an ish, and you're an ishah. You are a special fire. You're complete fire. You're a bat. You're like already made ohel. You're already made a house. You're totally different than him. Yours controlled fire, but he is a fire uncontrolled. And if you don't control him every single day, he could get to be a wildfire, because within him, actually, he has another wife. And it's within him. It's his life, right? He's subconscious and conscious. The conscious part is his wife, and the subconscious, where he works the best, is the giver part. But sometimes, if it's not controlled fire, he's just an ish. He's a wildfire. So got to control him, and we told you how. Right? He has to make you a queen, so he can be a king. So whatever he gives your tzela mishkan, you're made from his tzela. So the tzela of mishkan is the best dugma. Whatever he brings to the mishkan, whatever he wants for himself, first he has to give to you. The best reshit bikurei adama, all the big mitzvahs of korbanot, and it has to go to you. You're where he's supposed to bring all the shefa, and then it comes back to him. Hopefully he realizes this, and you'll tell him, and he'll know, and whatever he'll understand your tzela mishkan. But he's a wildfire, which means he's zachar nekeva bara otam. He's got a wish-wash inside, so he can be the most beautiful fire, and he can be a wildfire, and you got to catch him. To catch him, 3 things: lechabed oto. Tell him he's the best husband I've ever had. You're so great. How did you do it? You just keep it up. Lie. Make your life around him. Just give him this big kavod kind of thing. And that's one. The other thing is you got to cook for him. You got to make sure he's satisfied in his stomach, because it's just the way he works. He's an animal. He's a bull. You got to feed him right. And then there'll be an eating out of your hands. So give him good foods. A lot of kavod. You're the best husband I could find. Nobody's as better as you. And he's like, yeah, but he said, no, you're what I picked. You're the best, Like, when I was a little kid, my rabbi always said, you can screw up, but what's your midot? You have midot tovot, then you can be in our school, something like that. So you have work on him, to make him his midot tovot. And the last thing is in the bed. You have to be zonot lemezonot. Sorry to say it. This is only to be read after you get married. When you know how to satisfy him, like what I just said, then you've caught him. Okay, so that's when everything goes right. Now, when it doesn't go right, the next stage is number 2. What happens after you get married and he's uncontrollable fire? And then we have the next one to help you. Good luck.